The Off-Field Drama podcast is proudly brought to you, as you know, by 4X, and in particular 4X Ultra, the greatest zero-carb lager going round. It's on tap now at the Caxton and a lot of other pubs. You've probably seen it around.
Why you got to be so serious? It's the nectar of all nectars. And for the summer, get it in a fucking schooner glass of pint, or if you want a pot, but more importantly, make sure it's cold, because when it's cold, shareholders, there ain't no coming back.
There ain't no coming back. And you know, we're reminded right now, oh my God, I don't know if you can hear that in the background, the thunderstorm coming into summer,
Boom!
coming into the season of cricket. There's probably not much better going on than getting one of these down your gob. There's a few other zero-carb lagers out there. They're inferior. They all suck. This is the best. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon trim it. I reckon that's good. Just cut it a bit before.
Okay. Yeah, we're a one-take team here.
That's good. Let's get into it. I reckon keep that short and sharp.
Short and sharp.
All right, let's play the song.
Where's the Queensland spirit now?
6:03, Monday the 25th of November, the date that we are back in your ears. Welcome to the Off-Field Drama podcast. I'm Sauce. And one of us is 2 tonsils less. Oh, he can't even speak into the mic.
I am Berkey.
Are you with us, brother?
I'm with you.
Are you with us?
Mate, I forgot that we needed a microphone to the shareholders to hear me.
Yeah, he just spoke into thin air.
Oh, baby, we are back.
How are you, Bruss? Miss
Mate,
me?
yeah, doing a lot better than you, pal. You got gelded a week ago. Got gelded in the mouth. Had a couple of fucking ball sacks in your mouth chopped off.
I don't know how that makes sense, but...
Well, tonsils are a couple of balls.
Are they?
Aren't they? Well, there are a couple of balls in the
I don't
back
have balls
of
in
your
my
throat.
throat, dude. I don't know about what you do,
Brother,
but I don't have balls in my throat.
I've seen you gargle a couple of you-knows-what back in the day.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, we are back, shit. How was it? A week off?
2 weeks off.
Fucking hell, you're a bit of a soft cock, you are.
2 Tuesdays ago, or 2 weeks ago Tuesday. So...
Any love letters from the shareholders?
Yeah, plenty. Plenty. Man, it sucks. It fucking sucks. My throat's still sore.
Mate, I'm going
to talk a bit silent today, like quieter, because it hurts to talk.
Well, that's a win for the shareholders.
Last week I thought I'd be good. Yeah. Like I thought I'd be sweet to do the pod, and I was probably the worst I'd been a week out of it.
Well, I thought you had a bit of ticket, but clearly not.
I was spitting up blood on Saturday, just past.
Oh, ouchie.
Yeah. I had I was taking a shit and they say don't go to the gym or don't do anything, and I was like tensing to shit because all the pills I've taken 15 pills a day.
But you're just squeezing
and then I popped something burst in my throat. What? And it was like they glue
vessel?
It. No, they glue it where they cut it out. And it
You've popped your cherry in your
I'll show you a photo.
Yeah. No, you don't have to.
No, I'll show you.
No, keep that to you and your missus.
Disgusting.
I don't need that in my life.
That.
Yuck, dude. Looks like raspberry. Like a raspberry cherry.
Very, very red.
Right.
As blood is.
Any nurses that you'd like
Would the shareholders want to see that?
No way. Any nurses or doctors that you'd like to acknowledge for their efforts over the course of you being a soft cock? Or
Dr. McChrystal. Fucking
Dr. McChrystal.
He got rid of the ball sacks.
She looked after the big fella. Wouldn't have been an easy job.
It was a man. That was the doctor, not a nurse. That was the doctor who cut him out.
You had a male doctor.
Yes.
Well, shout out to that male doctor for dealing with this big hunk of shit, because it wouldn't have been easy.
What'd you get up to?
Gee, I tell you what, he's still not into it.
What did you get up to?
Mate, what did I get up to? Tell you what, went and saw a bit of live music on Friday night at the River Stage.
Hey.
Glass Animals. Now, I can't imagine they'd be listening. Wasn't that good.
Really?
Yeah, bit overrated, old GA.
I like Glass Animals, but...
Yeah, but do ya? I feel like they're a band that everyone thinks they like.
GQ Electrical loves them too.
Well, GQ Electrical's partner was there, and she was partying hard.
Who'd you go with?
Once went with a bunch of shareholders.
Yeah.
Won't name names.
Any of them with hats? Did you lose your hat in the mosh as well?
Nah, it was, I tell you what, there was a part of me that was really hoping that the covers were going to come on and they were going to cancel it.
Just the rain? Yeah.
Well, it was pissing down all week.
Yeah.
You would have had, 90 mil in the house? It was one of those shareholders, and anyone who's been to Splendour under wet circumstances would know, where you just park the feet and you sway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just park the feet and you just move left and right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it. My white Reeboks did not come back white. And then we went back to a shareholder's place, which was formerly where I used to live, which you could put 2 and 2 together there in Chester and Ella.
Did you see the big Mufasa?
Nah, Mufasa wasn't there. He was on the GC.
Yeah, Melbourne shareholder.
Melbourne shareholder. And let me tell you, we did not die wondering.
Yeah, good.
It was on till all hours. But, mate, great weekend all in all. It's just getting into that time of the year.
Yeah, I'm going to make a miraculous recovery because this Saturday is our
boys'
lunch.
gents, our Christmas lunch.
Gents Club lunch. We do it annually every year. It's our 6th year, I think.
I think it's
7th?
more. Yeah.
Yeah, because we started it a bit late.
Yeah, one of the great days on the calendar.
Yeah.
This year playing golf beforehand. So
Yeah, I won't be there.
no,
I don't wake up at 7 a.m.
Late scratching at the Barrett. Well, we're actually meant to be a team, so we might have firmed into Hot Pies favourites if you pulled out.
We went well last time. We actually
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we did. I'll tell you what, shareholders, I want to, before we get into, the nits and gritty of
The nits and gritty.
of this podcast, I got to talk about a story about a shareholder. And it's about, I think there's shareholders out there that can relate to this story because it had me by my left and right. And I said to him, because he called me on Friday and he said, mate, where should I go around Newstead? So I said, look, there's a few places that I would recommend. Suggested a couple of them. Called him on Saturday, asking him how it all went down. And he said, mate, I thought it went really well. I said, right, I will set the tone for me, okay? And he goes, well, she was going out for dinner with a bunch of girlfriends on James Street. So she wanted to catch up beforehand for a drink. I said, right, I said, where'd you go? He said, we were at the TAB area of the QA. I said, right, well, that's an interesting spot to go.
That's an ideal spot.
That is. Hey, shareholders, note to self, the TAB area of the QA on a Friday afternoon.
Good area.
It's a place to be. Anyway, he goes, yeah, she texts me the next day and goes, hey, thanks for last night, but I didn't feel a romantic connection. And he goes, how the fuck were you meant to feel a romantic connection when we're in the TAB area of the QA? And it just got me thinking, that is absolutely play on from the big fella to think that.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you going to build a romantic connection in the TAB area of the QA on a Friday night when you've got degenerates punting at Albion Park?
I'll tell you what, if she picked a few winners, I'd be up.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he picked her a few winners, she might have found a romantic
If she
connection.
picked that spot and picked like multiple winners, that'd be romantic. Did she pick going there?
Apparently, from the primary source, he informed me that that's where she suggested.
That's loose.
Now,
The
if she's
QATAB.
TAB on a Friday
QATAB.
afternoon is right where degeneracy
On
happens.
James Street, if you've not been.
And what I find hilarious is there is that many bars on James Street.
Yeah, that you could go to.
It's like she's setting him up to fail and suggesting that she will not get a romantic connection. What's not more romantic than a vomiting TAB QA?
Do you have a twitching problem?
What do you mean? I'm just feeling a bit jiggly with it.
I just noticed you were going off then.
Was I?
Yeah, you're twitching a lot.
I feel for my shareholder out here who's been left in the dark.
Yeah.
So, shareholders, I want you to call in if there has been a scenario where you've been left where she didn't feel a romantic connection and there was no right for her to feel a romantic connection.
Well, you got to pick the spot as the bloke.
Well, you got to set the tone.
Yeah. QA is a good tone setter to go the wrong way.
Like, you got to get on the front foot and pick the spot, shareholders. And let me tell you, that's something Nathan McSweeney could learn a lot about because he was not on the front foot yesterday.
What did he get?
He got a duck.
On his first innings?
Second innings.
What did he get on the first?
He would have got
Not much.
something in the teens.
Yeah.
Look, it was a really rough debut.
Yeah. No one batted well except
Travis Head went off.
He got 89.
Travis Head had a glorious innings today, and so did the Bison. Chopped on for about 47.
What's his
Mitchie
name?
Marsh.
Yeah. I saw that Bumrah. Bumrah's killing it.
Bumrah's
bumming him.
Bumrah is dead set bumming the Aussies. Bumrah is bending us over on the boundary.
Sticking a wicket up their ass.
Literally sticking us up the hay diddle diddle. It's so ugly what's occurring over at the... And I'll tell you what, Cricket Australia, this is a fucking sign to you, peanuts. This is why you start the cricket, in particular the summer of cricket, at the fucking Gabba. Because we don't lose at the Gabba, which obviously happened last time we played India. But history says if we want to start by bending over the Indians...
Didn't it get rained out, this test?
What?
Didn't the test get rained out recently?
Mate, this is the first test.
No, well, what was the test that got rained out? It was a one day,
it was a 2020.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we don't give a shit. It was against the fucking Pakistan.
Well,
they ended up playing about 5 or 7 overs.
And we won.
The big show teed off.
Yeah.
Joshy Hazelwood just went for over $2 million in the IPL auction.
See the fella got 4.5 or something?
Rashad Park, the keeper, who got a duck charging Gary.
What do they call him? Washington or something?
No, there's another guy called Washington.
Oh, okay.
In the team.
Yeah.
But it's a real... I'll tell you what, Labuschagne's under the microscope.
What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think what's going to happen is you can't drop McSweeney after one test.
No way.
So he stays.
You give him the whole summer.
Yeah, you let him go. Obviously, get on the front foot, Macca.
Yeah.
What do we call him? He got a nickname? NM?
Nate Dogg.
Not much. But, I mean, not much is happening with his scoring at the moment.
He's a nudgy boy, so.
Yeah, well, there's question mark. I know a good grammar boy, Matty Renshaw.
Yeah, he's been fucking hard done by, hasn't he?
Yeah, he'd be happy to knock him around.
Yeah.
But some pretty piss weak efforts.
From everyone.
Bowling included. Labuschagne, what the fuck were we doing?
Was he bowling, yeah.
Mate, you would bowl faster than him.
I read somewhere that he was like their enforcer.
He got pulled up because he started bowling illegally where he was just bowling dead set pies.
Like chucking?
No, just fucking like bowling wides down leg just to waste time because Aussies knew that India wanted to put us in.
Yeah, right.
So that they could just have an afternoon fucking bloodfest against us pricks, and rightfully so.
They did.
Shout out to fucking Paddy Cummins for putting his stones out there and being the night watchman.
Why did
like that's good leadership. I mean, what would have helped is if he stayed in. But anyway, Paddy, you got out there, buddy. But fucking just
why did he let Labuschagne bowl?
They were dead set rattled.
Australia.
I've never seen us just completely rattled that.
I heard that somewhere someone was saying that they're like, because of the IPL, it's a good thing, but also they're too buddy with the Indians. Like they all play together. And like they don't hate each other, or like now the IPL's come together, they're like teammates. So they can't really go, fuck you, running steam like Mitchell Johnson back in the day, steaming down, giving it to them.
Well, someone was saying in the commentary, Fox Cricket that is, shout out to those boys, Howie and the gang.
Howie's good, isn't he?
He right up there with the best.
Yeah.
When he made this comment, I thought, fuck, you're actually on the fucking button there. We didn't bowl any chin music.
No bouncers.
Like, yeah. I want to see you ruffle up the feathers.
Well, that's probably why, because they're scared that it's going to come back at them, because Bumrah's bouncing bummers.
Well, when Bumrah's bouncing bummers, Bumrah was bouncing Starkey, and they caught Starkey on the microphone.
I got a long memory.
And he goes, I've got a long memory, and I bowl faster than you.
And he was smiling? Fucking do it then.
Well, where's your fucking memory, Starkey? Because you fucking got short-term dementia, because I didn't see many bounces.
Bowl badly?
Well, Bumrah, to be fair, didn't even have to come in because we were getting fucking pants.
But did Stark bowl shit?
Oh, they all didn't. They went through periods.
Yeah.
They just dominate. Like that young fella, that 22-year-old who they say is the future of Indian cricket. You know, when he was 10, he left his family and moved to Mumbai.
To play cricket?
To play cricket.
Shit. Was he poor?
Yeah, I don't know if he came from much. But now look at him on the world
You
stage.
can afford a
eh?
few buttered chickens now.
Oh, gee, afford more than
Couple
that.
of lamb Rogan
What's the
Josh.
currency there? Kora?
Rupiah.
Rupiah.
Rupee.
Rupee.
Rupee or
Well, he
rupiah?
got enough rupee to fucking pay for this whole family.
What's your
now.
favourite curry?
I'm a buttered chicken mild.
I like a chicken tikka masala.
Actually, chicken korma
Yeah,
or
like
a lamb korma.
You ever had a lamb Rogan Josh, like a real spicy one?
Just don't
You get
do
the yogurt.
spices.
Get the yogurt. And
Yeah,
the naan
don't.
bread.
Yeah.
You can't get an Indian without a fucking naan bread.
No.
You're off your head.
That's illegal in some parts of the world.
Yeah.
In particular, Australia.
Do you know an Indian dish is the national dish of England?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a national dish because there's so many of them.
In-
Indians living in England, and there's Indian shops and stuff.
That can't
Like
be
a curry
it
shop.
can't be the national dish.
Look it up. I'll look it up right now. I'll do my own research.
You reckon an Indian is the national treasure of England?
It's the national dish.
The national dish. Well, I tell you what, one thing that
A chicken tikka masala.
there you go. Maybe that's what I have for dinner tonight, you know?
What's ours?
Well, got to be fucking kangaroo, doesn't it?
Are you fucking retarded?
Or a meat pie.
Probably a steak.
Got to be.
A roast lamb.
Roast lamb, there you go.
What did you first say? What was your first guess?
A meat pie.
No, before that, what did you say?
It was a meat pie.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
Oh,
Well-
I was going to say, you know who else? Like, I didn't watch too much of the cricket.
I love that it's back on our television
You got it.
screen.
You got to love it. Yeah.
You have it on at work. You have it on like when I was busted on Sunday, mate. It's as good as porn sometimes. Like it doesn't require any effort. And when Gary's getting it to zip, it gets you going 6 to midnight, doesn't it? Like that crowd yesterday afternoon. I'll say this and I'll say this again. There was a buzz at Optus Stadium,
Yeah.
and it was obviously not to do with Australia. It was because they were fucking bending us over.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to respect
Yeah, just a good team.
just a good
show out.
team playing test match cricket
Yeah.
on Fox Cricket.
They're playing good
with
rugby league
Howie, Gilly, Mark Waugh, Binger.
You're 6 to midnight now.
Dude.
Yeah. You know what makes me fucking 6 to middy is when it's what's like
A meat
currently.
pie?
Currently. Oh, shit, yeah. It's 6:20 and the sun's still up.
Yeah, I was going to... Way to go,
You know,
Saucy.
like that's the best part about summer.
Summer is back.
Yeah.
Because
It's-
what happened in the River City, also the Olympic City last weekend,
Just piss down rain.
was totally out of line.
Yeah, for
and
that long.
Unacceptable,
For
I'll
that
say.
long.
Yes.
One day out of the week is fine. 2 days pushing it. The whole week, 3 or 4 days, nah, that's
Fuck,
not.
like,
We don't
seriously,
have time for that rain. But get it out of your system, Mother Nature. Get
as
it
the
out.
Sunshine State, we've got to be better than that.
Yeah.
Like, as an ecosystem, we need to understand that this isn't how we advertise our state.
I think there's a cyclone coming.
There can't be. There can't be.
It's cyclone season as well.
As an ecosystem, Queensland needs to recognise that that isn't who we are.
An ecosystem.
Is that right?
Don't know.
It sounds like I'm on the money.
We'll go with that.
John Schluter needs to wake the fuck up. And I'll call him too one day.
The
Live and free. Channel 7 too, by the way, their cricket coverage in comparison to Fox
shithouse.
just doesn't hit the money.
Yeah.
Like their commentators.
I'll take the time to log into KO to watch it on
Take
Fox.
the time, and I'll actually take the time to watch it on my phone if it means me not watching it on my 40-inch TV.
Can't you just get KO on your TV
Yeah, probably could. Didn't think of that.
or your laptop?
But anyway, who's that tall beanpole on Channel 7? He bowls fucking left arm half trackers. Oh,
Don't know. Who's he play for?
You wouldn't even fucking
Is it Lee
know.
Castledine?
That's not-
Mate, the Wobblies.
Mate, we
Wobblies.
can't call them the Wobblies anymore. They're the Cadbury Wallabies.
Yeah, they fell off.
It
Briefly.
was a danger game,
Briefly.
wasn't it?
I
At Murray
don't
Field?
think anyone gave it enough respect because Scotland, it's not fucking 10, 15 years ago where we'd smash all these sides. It's like Scotland are a fucking decent side, and they're ranked higher than us. Don't forget that.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
The Scots.
Scotland is ranked higher than us. So is England still. They're ranked higher than us. We're about 9th or 10th in the world.
Yeah.
Argentina's above us. Fucking Fiji, I think is. It's crazy.
No, the Fijian carvers can't be ahead of us.
I'll have a look and I'll tell
Check
you.
that. Well, look, I want to talk about it,
me
obviously.
too. I got a bit to say.
Yeah, I know you do, and I appreciate that you do. One thing that our boy Joe Schnitzel came out and said was we didn't get the opportunity to train as much as we would have liked due to the weather. Schnitty, fucking train, pal. I don't care if it's snowing, if there's thunderstorms. Get those motherfucking Wallabies out on Murray Field and let's get some raps. Let's get some scissors going. Short ball.
I think that they didn't respect the game. They used it as a bit of a fucking see how you going.
Well,
use the squad because I've never heard of the fella that Billy Pollard. All respect to him, but I've never heard of that kid as a hooker.
No, never heard of him. Like, still haven't to this day.
They were pretty underdone. Like they had a lot of injuries.
Who?
I don't know why Fraser McWright wasn't playing.
Well,
Harry Wilson came back in, obviously.
Rested.
But Matt Fazler, he was injured, our hooker. He scored 3 tries last week. But,
the old fucking hat-trick
the
boys.
Second row, Nick Frost and...
I think what Schnitty's doing...
I think he's using the squad. But
he is using the squad because there's...
You've got a fucking spring tour on the line.
Well, that's right.
The Grand Slam.
And I forgot that we were dead set going for a Grand Slam. I forgot how well we were playing.
It would have been more heartbreaking if we lost in the last game to Ireland. Which I'd be surprised we beat Ireland now. Because I hope they got the fire in their belly. But you know what I mean? Like, you just don't have that drive if it's not for the Grand Slam. But
it's been a successful tour nonetheless.
Where's Ireland ranked?
Oh, third, second.
Second, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, some massive... and look, Wilso, he's one of the great shareholders. He won't mind me saying this. Some of the defence out there was soft.
Yeah. Mate, he let that one in on the sideline too. That was fucking... Come on. Yeah. Andrew Kellaway letting Tuipulotu run over him.
Andrew Kellaway.
Yeah.
Seriously, mate, that was like fucking TRL shit.
Yeah, that was a piss poor attempt at a tackle.
What was that?
I don't know. The guy just ran dead. He ran dead straight.
Dead straight.
And he sort of just went for his legs and I'm not going to put my shoulder in.
I reckon they're mates, now that I think about it.
They used to play at the Rebels.
There you fucking go. So he's just tapped him on the arse and said, I'll let you score, brother.
I'll read out the rankings. So it's changed, I think, recently.
South Africa would be at top.
Last updated today. So
yeah, well, you get that, shareholders. You get today's rankings.
South Africa, Ireland and New Zealand are the only two that have swapped. So Ireland's second. New Zealand's down to third. France are fourth.
Yep.
Which is crazy that they're fourth.
Adds up.
Argentina, Scotland, England, Australia, Fiji, and then Italy.
Wow.
So we're just above Fiji and Italy. That's pretty fucking piss poor.
That is piss poor.
But,
and Joey, you've got some breaking news for the shareholders.
I do.
Sualihi.
Oh, Joe Sualihi. I thought you were talking about Joe Schmitty. The Schnitzel. I'm pretty sure he's broke his wrist.
Broken wrist.
That was not confirmed or anything from the game if you watched it, but he's Joseph Sualihi, 2 games, and he's probably out for the next season.
No,
he's fucked.
Wait,
mate, a broken wrist is pretty hectic.
What? All next year?
He'll be out for...
He's not missing a British... Wait, when's British and Irish Lions? 2025?
Yeah, next year. It's in about...
Oh, yeah,
we're
2024.
It's in June, yeah.
He's not missing that.
Bro, broken wrists are hectic.
You got to strap that up, Joey.
Yeah.
Mate, we don't pay you $5 mil to miss the British and Irish
6
line.
to 12 weeks, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
so,
fucking hell, mate.
12 weeks, yeah.
12 weeks? How long's that?
That's 3 months.
Mate, he'll be back by the time... Mate, they'll still be playing cricket by the time he's back.
Stay over there in the beaches. Go for a fucking little...
Something concerning. Yeah, Joey, I'll give you a rub down if you need one, pal. You'll be fine.
On his wrist?
Oh, yeah, well,
I'll
tell you what, he can give me a reach around, Joey, and we can check if the fucking wrist is working.
You see Harry Potter made his debut?
What a name.
Yeah, he scored a try too.
Great try too.
Great try.
Way to keep the feet in.
That was magical.
It was magical. Pity he was in the fucking 80th minute when we were getting stuffed. one thing that I did read this morning, Saucy, which was a little concerning and alarming, is Schnitty's contract expires. And he wants, we must get him extended.
He has to be.
We must get him extended.
Did you see all the New Zealanders are going that they wish they signed him? Like Richie McCaw
I bet they do.
came out and said he's who you should have signed.
Yeah, because he gets some fucking...
Said they signed Scott Robertson, Razor Ray or whatever they call him.
Mate, bunch up and spread out. Schnitty knows how to coach.
Do you think he'll stay?
Well, what I read, shareholders and Saucy, and he does put a little asterisk. His son Lukey, shout out to Lukey, he's got epilepsy.
All right.
So Schnitty has to travel back and forth across the
ditch.
Across
or
the ditch.
The fucking globe.
Yeah, well...
Or does he live in...
No, he lives in
I
New
keep thinking
Zealand.
he's fucking living in Ireland
No,
still.
mate, he's 2 hours away.
Yeah, okay.
If we've got to get him a PJ, let's get him a PJ.
Dude,
'Cause
they
we
could
need-
get him a PJ.
We need Schnitty on board.
They could get him a fucking... What are those supersonic ones? They go really quick.
Like Elon Musk.
No, they don't do them anymore.
We need a little SpaceX
The
number.
sonic one, they'd go fast in the speed of sound.
Oh, yeah.
What were they called, those
I
planes?
don't know if the Wobblies have got enough cash for a fucking...
I can't remember the name
They've
of it. That's
spent it all on Joey.
Yeah. It was 5... Was it like 5 mil?
They said that our option, 5 mil. They've said that our options are Steve Larkham and Leslie Kiss. And you know we've got a soft spot for Leslie Kiss, and obviously we've got a soft spot for the late, great Stephen Larkham.
Yeah.
But they're just no Schnitty in the box.
The Concorde, just if you're... That's what it's called.
I'd love to get you in the Concorde.
Concorde Schnitty.
So anyway, it's a shame that 12 who's Australian.
Yeah, Christian... Is it Christian Tuipulotu?
Tupanua, yeah, Topolua.
Tuipulotu.
Tui Faumuina. He's he might have been a bit of love lost. Obviously, Samu got suspended. Did he? Samu got suspended.
Yeah, he's out for 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
We got to fix that, Samu.
Yeah, and they do that shit where if he goes to a tackling class, he can get 1 week off or something.
Oh, Fraser was telling us about
which
that.
is just a load of shit.
Dumbest thing. We've got
It's
a
a load
fucking
of shit.
tackling class for professional athletes now.
It's mate. Think about that.
Rugby union
Honestly.
needs to fucking wake
Like,
up
imagine taking
sometimes.
someone's head off and going, oh, you have to go to a tackling class
I know.
to get it downgraded.
One thing I will say, and we've been one of the harshest critics about union. For some reason, this spring tour has actually had a bit of attacking flair.
It's been really, really
What's
good.
the go there?
It's been like really good. I think the attacks, they're figuring out different ways to attack. And don't overthink that, but it's like...
don't. Are
the
we
way
missing... Have rules changed in union?
Not really. It's
Because-
just they're throwing the pill around more and they're creating
Throw
way
the
more
seed.
way more space. And it's not just out the back. Like, it's fucking exciting footy and it's quicker.
Quicker.
The game's getting quicker.
Mate, I've noticed it.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, union might be back again.
Yeah. It fucking well and truly is. If the Wallabies keep winning, like... It's what the game needs.
Well, hang on a second. This has just come to my attention. And this is a great point. Tell me your thoughts on this. If you were to tell me that by November 25th, the most loved Australian team right now would be the Wallabies, what would have you said?
No.
Because
I'd say no.
I think right now,
Well, it's not the Aussie cricket team.
well, they're not loved.
Yeah.
They're not loved. No way are they loved right now. Fucking serving that shit up. I think right now...
The Socceroos aren't either.
Fuck no. Matildas aren't. And like
They're
this...
playing Thursday against Brazil here.
It's
in a
so cool.
friendly
Well, a
game.
couple of shareholders ran into the Tillies at the cafe this morning, and I hope he had his eyes on his own work. But if you were to tell me that come November 25th, in 2024, the most loved Australian sports team right now would be the Cadbury Wallabies.
It's not the fucking
think that-
Kangaroos either, even though they just won.
That's
no one really
what I
gives a
mean.
shit.
This Saucy,
Yeah.
it speaks volumes
Well,
of where the Wallabies are right now.
historically, like they always have been.
And this
They
is
always
what I
have
mean.
been our favourite fucking sort
Mate,
of.
Australia is in a better place economically, financially,
When
geographically
the Wallabies are winning.
when the Wallabies are winning.
Yeah.
It is factual that Australia is a better place when the Wallabies are winning.
The Socceroos, I think, are fucked for the World Cup and the qualifying. They're qualifying for that in the AFC, the Asian Cup right now. They're in a bit of trouble, I think.
I couldn't
Which
give
sucks.
a shit about the Socceroos.
Socceroos. I do.
It's like you and the.
Well, you don't watch it. Don't.
Oh shit!
Sorry, guys. Berkey just kicked
That's
the
a
roadcaster.
sign. That's a sign that the Socceroos should fuck off.
Ange Postecoglou, Aussie, he used to coach the Socceroos overnight. He actually beat
Man City
with Tottenham 4-0. And what's his name who coaches Man City? He Dennis Lilly. He he re-signed for like another couple of years.
Who did? Ange?
No, the Man City coach. What's his name?
Francis
Pep Guardiola.
Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola. You look like a fucking polyoglo. You look Italian a bit.
Mate, honestly, someone was saying to me they thought I was fucking Greek on the weekend.
Your nose would
These
suggest
birds
so.
thought I was Greek.
Your nose would suggest that.
There's other things that might suggest that too.
What, your skin?
But no Greek heritage whatsoever.
Your lack of fucking deodorant.
Fuck off, mate. I fucking smell good, actually. I'm actually in the market for some new cologne.
You smell like nothing,
Fuck
which is
off.
almost worse than smelling bad. You smell like pure nothingness.
Oh, you can fucking sit on something right now. I can assure you that.
He's soulless.
I tell you what, I'm wearing some shareholders. Black Friday sale was on, and let me tell you, if you want to see a bloke that capitalised on Black Friday, so just pick yourself up some new Nikes if you can see them, shareholders.
Not bad.
And some new shirts, some new, geez, I love these cargo pants are in. Got some new 3/4 Dickies. Bringing back the 3/4 Dickies. Couple of terry towel blue shirts. Don't be afraid, shareholders, to change your wardrobe once in a while.
Do you...
My mate seemed to tell me that all my clothes that I got, it was worn by a black model, and he tried to tell me that I fell into the trap that I look as good as the black model if I buy it.
No.
To
That's
which
why the
I
black
said,
model's on there.
To which I said, why do you think the black model looks good in it and not me?
I'd say the black model looks better than you.
Fuck off, man. Like, you just don't get it. While we're talking rugby league, there's obviously been some pretty breaking news for our baby Broncos.
Is it official?
It's not official, but we are getting word from the inner sanctum that
Yeah.
pen is close to
Big
paper.
Dozer.
It may be, shareholders, the great redemption story of 2025.
Who have we fucking signed in the last 2 years that's notable?
Well, we let go of Glorio.
We let go of Herbie.
Oh, that's right. And
We let go of Flegler.
All to
and
our
Palacia,
fucking mates down the road.
and Palacia.
And Palacia. You know why I was at Redcliffe?
We've not signed anyone for 2 years.
I'd love to see Dozer back, and I'd love to see Dozer put the finger up in a GF and score the fucking match win.
I reckon it could be a premiership winning signing.
I think it's the cream of the crop.
He's 34.
And got 2 more good years.
Yeah,
I'm hearing $1 million over 2, which is a good buy.
I think it should be about that.
Yeah, that's the right price. Well, there is
500,000.
There's whispers, and this is what fucks me off, that there's chat that the NRL might step in and be like, oh, he's not valued at that. He's fucking 34.
How is he not valued at that? What are they saying? He's valued more.
Like 800.
He's coming up.
He-
Who are they to say that he
that's what I
that
mean.
he can't sign? The NRL can pay for it then.
Yeah. I'll tell you who I saw, which was a great signing, and I'm glad that he's been signed, is the bloke from the Rabbitohs.
Oh, Alex Johnston.
No, the half who got injured.
Ilias.
Do
you know that Alex Johnston's going to the market?
Is he?
They're waiting to... This is fucking disgraceful by the Rabbitohs. This shows how fucked that they are as of a club. Not signing Reynolds at the back end of his career. That worked out well for him. They're in the fucking bottom 8 every year. They're looking at Alex Johnston to come back and see how he goes after his Achilles injury just before they sign him. They want to see if he's fit and how he's going, which I think is crazy for a club legend like him. He's going to break the all-time try scoring record, and he's like 27.
It's business, baby.
Well... They're shit at it.
They are shit at it. I'm glad Lockie Ilias has found a home. I think he's got potential. If I was the Titans, I think I said this last year, or actually this year, He's got some good footy in him, that kid.
Yeah.
Do not be surprised if Ilias under Flanagan has a good year.
Where did he sign? The Dragons.
The Dragons. Well, because Ben Hunt's leaving.
Right.
And I'm telling you, he's got potential, that kid.
They've actually got a few decent signings.
And I'm going to come out and say it. West Tigers are going to make top 8.
If they don't, they should fucking leave the comp.
Oh, shut up.
If they don't, they're a shambles.
What do you mean?
If
That's
they don't
a bold prediction.
Their side is stacked.
Oh, fuck up. It's not stacked.
To be fair, their backs are pretty stacked.
The May was a huge signing, the front rower.
Yeah, that's a lot better than what their forward pack was. I reckon their backs are hectic.
Jerome Luai,
Buller, fucking
Turuva.
Now that they've got Taruva and they've got Justin Olam.
Yeah, and then Jackie Bird.
He won't play in the centres.
No, he won't play in the centres. He'll be lucky to make the starting team.
Who's their 7? And they got Galvin. Galvin's
well, it'll be Luai and Galvin.
Yeah, that's a decent backline.
Yeah, but it's not I'm putting my stones out there.
I don't rate their forward back.
Who's their 9? Oh, Appy.
I don't rate their
pack. The front rower they got from the
Royce
Roosters.
Hunt and now that they've got Terrell May.
Terrell May and Royce Hunt.
Jack Bird, they got Bateman. David Clement.
They've got a good they got another good young second rower that'll make it in front of Jack Bird.
Is Sean
But then they've got a great 13 that I believe played for the Kiwis.
Who's that? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Where's Uto Ikamanu going?
He went to the Storm.
He has, hasn't he? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for
Paps re-sign.
I can't wait for their first couple games.
Oh, if they lose a couple, well, the fuckwits, they look good, and then 3 of them didn't show up in good nick.
Who?
For the Tigers.
Do you know who they were?
No,
I'd love to know who they were.
Young fellas.
Yeah.
Breach it. Love that Payne House is off the gas.
Is he?
Yeah, he's off the gas in 2025. Loving everything I'm seeing from Mags. Loving our training gear. A good team starts with good training gear. Our jerseys, but
don't like them.
Bro, they look like they
look like training jerseys.
Training jerseys from Best and Less.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of them either. I want a bit of white. I want a bit of yellow. Dude. I don't like the full maroon look.
Sometimes I wonder what these peanuts do in a meeting room when they design these jerseys.
Yeah.
And they go, yep, this is what our fans are going to like. Like, do they ever go to the market?
Take a page out of the Brisbane Roars book and go for their away jersey. You know they haven't won a game yet.
There we go. There we fucking go.
They were up 2-1 against Adelaide and lost.
There we fucking go. The fucking Roar haven't won a game.
The ladies are on top of the ladder bar. So
death taxes and the Roar being shit our shareholders. It just doesn't get any better. While we're talking about soccer, I want to talk about Hulk. Now, if you guys don't know him, he's Brazilian, isn't he, Saucy?
He is Brazilian. Played in Russia.
Played in Russia. Career, but where did he play back in the day? Was he like FC? Was he Barcelona?
No. He was. Oh, look at
but he played in the Spanish team. Anyway, shareholders, how's this for a bit of off-field drama for your Monday? And this, when you talk about a bloke that just does not give a fuck.
Literally doesn't.
Doesn't give a fuck, shareholders. He's broken up with his ex-wife and he's remarried. Now, you're not going to believe who he's remarried. He's remarried his ex-wife's niece.
Crazy.
Let's just say that again. He's just married his ex-wife's niece. This guy does not give an absolute flyer.
What's the age difference?
It's got to be 15 years. Maybe more.
He's
so
38. He's 38. That's specky.
What does that make their kids? So his kids' mum...
He's 38, dude.
And how old's she?
I don't know.
You can get that. So if he's married his ex-wife's niece, what does that make his kids to his new wife?
Well, they're sort of related.
Is that is he married their auntie?
No, they're cousins. So his kids and her and his new wife are now are cousins.
So now their stepmom is their cousin. Yeah. So he's married their kids' cousins.
Yeah.
And this guy is going 6 to midnight on a daily basis with his kids' cousins.
She must be tidy.
She's pretty handy.
That's freaky, dude.
Dude, Hulky. Hulk does not give a flyer. That's up there with some wild shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Fancy throwing the leg over, like you bust up with your wife and you go, not only am I a fuckwit, but now I'm going to fuck my ex-wife's niece. Like, can you imagine being the ex-wife right now?
He played for Zenit in St. Petersburg for Russia, but I can't find her age, but that's just...
But can you, like, I can't imagine what would be going through my head if my wife started banging my nephew. I would be absolutely fuming.
You'd be thinking about what happened in the past.
That little shit... And I've met some little shits in my time. That is right up
Hulk's
there,
getting
Hulky.
around.
I'll tell you that is right up there with some off-field drama shit. Some other cool shit that's happening in the world of sport, and you wouldn't get this in this, is the great Novak Djokovic.
Yeah.
Has hired Andy Murray.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's pretty fucking sick.
How much do you reckon he's paying him?
He'd be on a good wicket.
Yeah.
But I like that. These are two rivals that have respected his game and said, you know what? And he's doing it for Oz Open.
True.
So he's got him for Oz Open.
Andy,
for Rocket Rod Labour.
I feel bad for Andy Murray because he came at the wrong time.
He came at the wrong time.
Yeah.
But now he's getting his roses.
Hulk came at the right time. Andy Murray did. Andy Murray did not.
Hulk hasn't stopped coming. Andy Murray wishes he could come.
A few more.
Yeah, a few
Wimbledons.
more times. Yeah. But I love that. Like, that's good gear.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like, that's Novak respecting Andy.
I don't think Kyrgios has got a hope in hell of reaching the fucking, second round of
he's playing at the Brizzy International.
He goes there, but I don't think he's going to go far in the Oz Open.
I hope he does. The king.
Me too, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
He goes doubles.
He'd be all right in doubles.
He won with Kokkinakis.
Yeah, old big balls Kokkinakis. They did all right in the Davis Cup. They just lost to Italy in the semi. Yeah. But fancy belting a prick. Like Novak, what's Novak's record against Andy Murray? Imagine just flogging this prick your whole entire career and going, oh, fuck. Mate, I've actually fucking belted you so many times. You might as well just coach me.
That's a bit bizarre, isn't it?
Because, will he even listen to Andy?
Is he his head coach?
Yeah, head coach.
That is a bit strange.
Yeah. Like, imagine pantsing someone your whole life and then going, oh, actually...
If it was the other way around, I'd get it.
Yeah, I'd get that too.
If it was Novak coaching Andy Murray.
But he must respect him. He must have pantsed him pretty well to respect him well enough.
Yeah.
I'm
just trying to think, what's comparable to that with that?
It would be like... It'd be like Bumrah bowling fucking Labuschagne, fucking hook, line and sinker, and then asking that prick how to... teach me how to bowl. And Labuschagne's bowling dead set pies. Proper pies, and now Bumrah's going, well, I bench you over.
Can you imagine how annoying Labuschagne would be as a coach? Just in your ear going, yeah, come on, no, can you throw it? Yeah.
We could try and get him on the podcast.
Marnie.
Speaking of blokes that are fucking annoying, Stixie, our boy Ricky Stewart, what do you know? He's fucking whinging again about the fucking draw.
Everyone's out to get him.
Everyone is out to get him. It's like, brother, chill out, man. No one is out to get you.
It's just the Raiders.
It's just the Raiders. So, shareholders, he's come out because the 2025 Telstra NRL Premiership draw has just been announced.
Good draw too.
And he said, it's the most imbalanced draw that I've had since I started coaching. It smells of, it's only the Raiders. Mate, the Raiders is everyone's second team, for one. Yeah. So that doesn't line up. And two... Mate, imbalanced. You live in fucking Canberra. You got to travel.
Yeah, every second week you leave the city.
Guess what, buddy? Every other team's got but there's he always does the whole, there's teams in Queensland and shit. Mate, if you don't like fucking coaching the Raiders, quit.
How do you think the Kiwis feel?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Talk about imbalance. The West Tigers come fucking last every year. You don't hear them talking about imbalanced.
They expect it, but they expect to come last.
They do expect to come last.
That's why they're shit.
They make very shit. Should I do my Should I do the segment of all segments?
Rip in, Russ. Which one is it?
I don't know.
Bottom left.
I don't shareholders.
Bottom left. Your bottom right.
Welcome to Fishbowl.
Where's the Queensland spirit now?
Not fishbowl. This is rust. This is rust.
Shareholders, it's the segment of all segments, and I know you've missed it. It's time for Knob of the Week. Now, this one is fitting because, like, we've had some great knobs.
We've had some really good knobs.
Like some really good knobs.
Yeah.
Like some world-class knobs. But this is one of the great knobs. It's our girl, Rachel Raygun. Rachel Raygun Gunn?
Is their last name Gunn?
Must be.
That makes sense. They put the two together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, she's a knob. Anyway, it's Rachel Raygun, or just Raygun for the purpose of the knob. She's my knob of the week. And the reason she's my knob of the week is because she's come out and made a big deal about retiring from breakdancing.
Has she won before?
Huh?
Has she won knob of the week before?
No. She's on debut. She's a first time knob of the week. But how can you retire from breakdancing when you never actually fucking did breakdancing? Do you understand that?
You've got to breakdance to have.
You've actually got to be a successful, be successful in your craft.
Yeah.
To actually respect everyone acknowledging your career that you're retiring.
Did she breakdance ever? Do we know that?
I don't have her stats from her breakdancing career.
Has she danced a break?
She's broken, that's for sure. I don't know if she's danced. But you my knob of the week because you're actually a fucking peanut for one, because for what you dished up in Paris 2024.
Yeah.
And just disrespected the kangaroo. And two, don't make a fucking ordeal about how you're retiring and everyone should fucking clap off what an amazing career you've had. It was actually a fucking joke.
Where did she say that she retired? Did she come and do a press conference? Cried and said, "This is the end of my breakdancing career."
I've seen it. It was all over Bleacher Report.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Which is a world-class social media platform. And for her to come out and retire,
she wanted some more airtime.
Dead set. She needs to retire from.
Yeah.
I was about to say something really rash.
Nah, be careful.
And I'm glad
You can do the editing, bull.
No, I won't do the editing. But also Sam Kerr's pregnant.
Congratulations, Sam. So she's not playing this Thursday?
No, she's not pregnant. Christy Millis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Sam Kerr was throwing the leg over and
Sam knocked her up.
Sam knocked
IVF. It's the miracle that keeps on giving.
Yeah. So shout out to Sam.
I was an IVF baby.
Were you really?
I think we said this. Yeah.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah, I was a test tube baby.
Test tube baby. Good.
Who's your legend?
And my legend of the week, sometimes we always talk about this sport, but we don't give it enough credit. It's Charles Oliveira.
Oh, UFC.
The UFC.
We don't talk anywhere nearly enough UFC than what we should.
We don't, and we should, because it's a fantastic sport.
We always talk about it after the pod, shareholders, and we go, why do we not talk about UFC? Like some of the biggest fights, like Volk getting knocked the fuck out twice in a row.
John Jones belting.
John Jones. I'm a huge John Jones fan.
I love John Bones. Wait, there was a fight recently and someone got fucking folded.
I don't know who it was. You think about it, but John Jones roundhouse fucking kicking that dude in the Stipe in the ribs.
That was brutal.
I nearly fucking shit myself, dude. Yeah. Like straight to the liver.
But sorry, yeah. Keep going there. But Charles Oliveira, you're our legend of the week, and you know why you're our legend of the week? First UFC fighter to make $1 million in bonuses. You know how Dana gives out, fight
That's
of
nuts.
the night.
So just good fights.
So he's made $1 million from knocking motherfuckers out. Respect the hell out of that,
funny
Charles.
Story about that, actually. That's partially true. I know what you mean, how they do the knockouts and they give them 100 grand or whatever for fucking a good
50.
fight. Yeah, 50. That's nuts then. That's 20 if it's 50 grand.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
No, but there has been times where you can win, You can win 2 bonuses in the night: fight of the night and performance of the night.
Yeah. So John Jones and don't know how they're different. Fight of the night and performance of the night.
Well, performance of the night might be like the way you knock someone out, whereas fight of the night might just be a good fight.
Yeah, true. So
happy to clarify
when John Jones
and
Daniel Cormier, DC,
they hated each other.
They hated each other passionately. They had a really good fight, and their numbers went through the roof. And I think he was on an 80 grand contract, Daniel Cormier, when he was going through this camp or whatever. And Dana White calls him up and goes, DC, numbers through the roof. We're going to send you $1 million. And he's like, what? And he checked his account, and he's like, the next day it was he'd had $1 million sent to him.
From Dana?
From Dana in the UFC, because their fight was, the numbers, the pay-per-view numbers were that good. And he goes, that's what the UFC's like. People go, and it was all about people going on about the pay and the stuff. And he's like, well, if you fight well and if you're bringing money into it, they're going to reward you.
Uncle Dana will reward.
Yeah. If you it's like life.
Yes.
It's like life. If you're good at something, you get rewarded.
Work hard, shareholders, and you'll pay the dividend.
Hey, while I was bedridden, Mike Tyson and Logan.
Oh my God, man, that was the worst
Not Logan,
fight
Jake
ever.
Paul. Jake Paul.
That was the worst fight ever.
I called it in a group chat. I said, I reckon this is going to be like Logan Paul and Mayweather when they fought. It went the distance.
That was the worst fight ever.
I reckon that was their agreement to not knock one another out.
Well, there's whispers going around that, in fact, in the contract, Mike Tyson wasn't allowed to throw his famous uppercut. And I mean, in the contract, it almost looks like Mike Tyson wasn't allowed to throw a punch.
It was super weird.
He tripped walking out.
He bit his glove.
Yeah, why did he keep biting it?
It was fucking strange.
Bro, the dude's 60 years old with dementia, allegedly.
It was the definition of anticlimactic.
Oh, dude, I can't believe some people paid $2 million.
How old was he? 60?
He's 58.
Yeah.
Or he might be older.
I saw a video, dude, of Ric Flair wrestling, getting thrown off a ladder onto his back.
Oh,
can you imagine Mike Tyson getting thrown off a ladder onto his back?
Bro, crazy, man. Crazy. Absolutely ridiculous.
At 58? What did people expect of that to happen? Was he...
It was the biggest money grab catch I've ever seen.
Jake Paul, he came out and said, or he was asked after in the press conference, he was like, did you hold back? And he said, yes, I did. In the later rounds, because he knew he'd won the fight. He said, I didn't think that he deserved to get knocked out or something.
You put me in a ring for 40 mil and have to fight Mike Tyson. If that's what I've got to do.
I'd be running.
Yeah, but he can't catch you.
Yeah, he couldn't move.
Bro, he was like a fucking Liberty statue.
He's the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Call it what
you had weird legs. We wrapping?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Hey, good to be back on the mic, shareholders. Love you, miss you. We got shirts coming too.
We've got some really pretty shirts coming.
And we got hats.
Some shareholder shirts.
We got everything. Buy it. It's good for the summer. It's good for you. It's just good.
It's good because it makes you look good.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Caxton.shop.
Buy them.
Where's the Queensland spirit now?